Hello, it's Stella from New Hope Wellbeing, and we are back with another video and a slight change of locations. I do have some neighbours who are doing some rather noisy banging, so fingers crossed you don't hear them too much or too badly, and I can get through this video. Today we are going to be discussing the Titan goddess Dione. She was thought of as a consort at the temple of Dodona and a cult partner of Zeus, the king of the gods. But since his partner and wife is usually known as Hera, it has been conjectured that Dione is an older figure than Hera, and possibly the original Hera. In the Iliad, she is mentioned to be the mother of the goddess Aphrodite by Zeus, and in Hesiod's Theogony, she is identified as the daughter of Oceanus. Other writers have also identified her to be the mother of Dionysus. Dione was described as the temple associate of Zeus at Dodona, and the three elderly prophetesses of the shrine, known collectively as the Pleiades, were probably her priestesses. These women were named the Doves, after the sacred bird of Dione's daughter Aphrodite, who also possessed a temple at the shrine. Her Titaness sisters were also known for being oracles. The goddess Phoebe, who had her temple at Delphi, as well as Themis, who had her temples at both Delphi and Dodona. Dione can be identified with both the Titanesses Phoebe and the nymph Dodone, who obviously is a Nepheme of the shrine, and as the daughter of Oceanus and Thetis. In Homer's Iliad, he's got a story here where it says, Aphrodite, wounded at Troy, returns to Olympus. And now bright Aphrodite fell at the knees of her mother Dione, and gathered her daughter into her arms, folded and stroked her with her hand, and called her by name, and spoke to her. Who now of the Uranian gods, dear child, has done such things to you, rashly, as if you were caught doing something wicked? Aphrodite, the sweetly laughing, spoke then and answered her. Titus's son, Diomedes, the too high-hearted, stabbed me as I was carrying my own beloved son out of the fighting. Aeneas, who beyond all else in the world is dear to me, so now this is no horrible war of Achaeans and Trojans, but the Danaans are beginning to fight even with the immortals. Then Dione, the shining among the divinities, answered her, Have patience, my child, and endure it, though you be saddened. For many of us who have our homes on Olympus endure things from men, when ourselves we inflict hard pain on each other. Ares had to endure it when strong Epiphanes and Otus's sons of Helios chained him in bonds that were too strong for him. Hera had to endure it when Heracles, the strong sun, struck her beside the right breast with a tri-barbed arrow, so that the pain he gave her could not be quieted. Hades, the gigantic, had to endure with the rest of the flying arrows when the self-same man, the son of Zeus, of the Aegeus, struck him among the dead men and gave him to agony. Brute, heavy-handed, who though nothing of the bad he was doing, who with his archer hurt the gods who dwell on Olympus. It was the goddess's grey-eyed Athena who drove on this man against you, poor fool. The heart of Titus's son knows nothing of how that man who fights the immortals lives no long time. His children do not gather to his knees to welcome their father when he returns home after the fighting and the bitter warfare. Then, though he be very strong indeed, let the son of Titus take care lest someone even better than he might fight with him, least for a long time, wise child, morning wake out of sleep, her household's beloved companions, longing for the best of the Arcanians, her lord by marriage. She, the strong wife of Diomedes, breaker of horses. She spoke, and with both hands stroked away her arm, so that the arm was made whole again, and the strong pains rested. So geographically speaking, the places where this particular deity was worshipped are uninhabited by both in a territory now belonging to the Alexandrians. Okay, I think this is saying how geographically her worship has moved around from place to place. So while there are some myths that she appears in, such as that big long one I just read in relation to the Trojan War, much like with the others, I didn't really find anything in relation to how she was worshipped, other than obviously she had her temple at Dione. So I'm assuming there must be something out there. I just haven't been able to find it as yet, and I will. And when I do, I will do another video about it. But that is just a little bit about Dione, who could quite possibly be the original Hera, and quite possibly the mother of Aphrodite, and quite possibly the mother of Dionysus. But I will keep digging until I find some more information there, and when I do, I will be back with another video about her. Until then, I hope everybody has a great rest of the week and a great weekend, and I hope the banging and the drilling weren't too loud for everybody, and we'll be back next week with some more videos. Until then, bye!